Hey, everybody, welcome to Boss Up Goddess. I've been interviewing some fascinating women who've been teaching us how to use their wisdom and insights and instructions to live bigger, better, and bolder. Well, right now, I want to talk to you about something that's really important. It is keeping it real, bossing up to yourself and to your life doesn't happen overnight. And when you start the process, it's a 24-hour job. It's not easy. I've been working on it for a long time, and that's why it's taken me so long to write the book, Boss Up Goddess Start Living Your Effing Potential. It's taken me a while to find the voice to write the book and to also emulate all the messages that I am sharing with you because it's been a process and everything is a process. A lot of times we want to change and just snap our fingers and everything's different. But I want to share with you how, on a daily basis, we have to commit to bossing up to ourselves and awakening that goddess power within ourselves. And that requires a practice, a strategy, a plan. And so each day I diligently follow a certain regimen that ensures the maximum wellness in my mind, body, and spirit. And that's the core of me bossing up because your body is the machine or the tool that you use to live your life. And so without it being functional at maximum health, energy, wellness, mental alertness, and clarity, you can't live your fullest potential. And that's the whole mission here. So I want to just share a few things that I do because what happens is, and this is a really important part of my book that I'm so excited to present in January. Really important part is to have these tools available so that when your mood or something happens, you're able to go to these tools and use them and apply them to shift back into a calm space or a calm mind so that you can problem solve, brainstorm, find solutions and strategies to resolve whatever has occurred. And so I do that every day, but let me just share some of the major tenets of my goddess lifestyle that enable me to stay stable. And when I do hit those ups and downs, I'm able to push the reset button and get back on course quickly because I have these go-to techniques. So the first thing is to make sure my body, mind, and just energy are balanced. And I find that my diet and whatever I eat and drink or don't eat and drink, and how much I eat or drink plays a huge role in the balance of my mood, my energy level, and my wellness. And so every morning I get up, the first thing I do is I have my green drink. I call it my green goddess smoothie. And it's got kale, spinach, avocado, jalapenos, because I like it hot, garlic. And since I'm staying home by myself, I can eat as much garlic as I want. But I also put a lot of herbs in them. Herbs have medicinal qualities like cilantro has a detox effect. Parsley is a diuretic. So, and rosemary is delicious and it boosts your brain energy. And so I just use these herbs based on what I'm feeling that day or what flavor I want. And so I drink my green goddess smoothie with various like vitamins that I take. And I have my coffee with organic half and half, which I love. I just love the experience of my coffee. And that's another thing. It's like to have rituals throughout your day that just like make time stand still and you just enjoy. And obviously having a cup of coffee is just a few minutes, but I savor every moment of it. I savor the hot cup. I savor the steam, the smell of the creaminess. I eat it with drink it with a spoon and I like savor every spoonful of this hot, sweet, creamy liquid, and I grip the warm cup and I hold it, and it's just this wonderful way to start the day. I just love it. And then I have a second cup in the afternoon and I go through that whole deal again, just for a few minutes, but it's my time and I love it. It just pushes my reset button. I shut out the world and it's just me and my coffee and I'm good. Um, so, secondly, I also do yoga. I do the 5 Tibetans, which lengthens those little stringy things at the end of your DNA called telomeres. And they're supposed to help you live longer because as people age, the telomeres typically shrink and you want them to stay longer because that promotes youthfulness. So I do the 5 Tibetans. And there's a really cool video of Dr. Oz doing it. Maybe I'll put it in the show notes here, and you can try it. And I infuse it with some of my other Kundalini yoga moves that I've learned from my favorite teacher, Maya Fines. She has a studio in Santa Monica, California. Love her. And then I also clear my chakras and I do prayers for people everywhere, all around the world, and my loved ones, all the people in my life, and I cast out that positive, powerful energy. Now, when you clear your chakras, which are energy centers in your body that are like light organs, it clears negative energy from your body. So it's giving you a jump start on dealing with stress because you're already clearing away this negative energy that gloms onto us from daily experiences or from lifetime traumas or even past life experiences. And so the more you learn about this, the more you want to get rid of that energy because you literally feel lighter. You literally feel better. I'm an intuitive practitioner and I'm certified by Lori Lipton at Sacred Balance Academy in Bloomfield Hills. And I learned all these healing arts that I use on myself and others, and I just feel awesome. So these are some go-to things that help you boss up as this sort of 24-hour job that is required for this self-development, self-discovery, self-empowerment that I do. And I'm advocating to you because the result is immeasurably amazing. So I also do different types of meditation, which can be sitting with Om. That's in the book. I teach how to do that. And just a simple technique of sitting and chanting Om, which is a tone that connects you to the divine, to the universal field of knowledge, to reset your body and provide sort of a sound bath that clears the negative energy. It's just amazing. It makes you feel so good. And again, it enables you to step into your day with this fresh, clear energy field. And it also fortifies the energy force field around you so that you are protected. It casts this shield of light around you, and it's just awesome. Goddess is all about fusion of mind, body, spirit. And so my spirituality is a major part of who I am and what I do in a day. And that's what I'm teaching because there was a time when I would keep things all separate. Writing is over here. Wellness is over here. Spirituality is up here. No, we're all of that. And sexuality is part of it as well. I'm going to be diving into that here on the channel as well with my Boss Up Goddess interviews with fascinating people who are doing work in that realm. But meanwhile, back to Goddess being a 24-hour job and a long-term process of change and evolution. In addition to eating healthy and having a spiritual practice, pursuing things in life that you love, even if it's not your full-time job yet, Devoting time to do that in a day is very important. What is that one thing that you lose all track of time? You don't want to get up and go to the bathroom even. You just want to keep doing what you're doing. Seems like time stands still. You're so focused, you forget about everything. You look up and, oh my gosh, it got dark outside. That's how I am with writing. That's how athletes are when they're in their zone. It's in your flow state. Your flow state is, I forgot the author's name, but there's a book called Flow State. And it's about being in that zone where you're at your maximum genius performance, just in flow with yourself and your power. It's awesome. And that's how I feel in my writing. So the message about how to cultivate your best boss up goddess power is to do your passion, your purpose every day. Again, even if it's not your full-time job, do it and it can evolve into your full-time job. So that is one thing. And pursuing that can be very difficult because writing books, publishing, the work that I do is long hours, sometimes tedious work, mega concentration required. But I boss up to it on a daily basis. No matter what time it is, I just do the work and I get it done with excellence. So, bossing up to your work, even if there's some tasks that you don't enjoy or that you find tedious or even overwhelming or scary, even, that's bossing up and doing it anyway. And what that does is it builds your stamina and you're able to do it easier next time, more easily next time. So another part of this 24-hour commitment to bossing up and being the goddess that you are, which means finding your power, finding your peace, is exercise. Exercise is imperative because that is one of the main go-to tools that I use when I'm stressed. Got to get the exercise in. Edgy, anxious, stressed, sad, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, turn on music, dance, go up and down the stairs, carry baskets of laundry up and down the stairs. Just do something to get moving. Can't leave the house, it's raining, whatever, do some jumping jacks. It works, I'm telling you. So that's a major tenet of my book, is that having this list of things you can do in the moment to push a reset button in your head, just like I explained in other videos that there was a silver transformer box in my head that showed up and it enabled me to shift from super, super stressed to peaceful and powerful. And the divine placed that vision in my head to enable me to say, we all have the power to transform our thoughts in the moment. And so having a mantra, in addition to the exercise and all the other things I just said, a mantra, it's a word or a phrase or a sentence that you say, that you repeat, that shifts you. It's like pushing a reset button on your thoughts, because while you're talking, your brain energy is going to shift to your mouth and you're speaking, and that forces you to change your thought pattern. So one of my mantras is, I have the power, or I have the effing power. And I don't say effing, I say the whole thing. I declare it out loud. And when I declare it out loud with authority, it shifts my energy, it shifts my mood, it shifts my thinking, makes me boss up. So whatever problem was upsetting me, suddenly I'm like, oh, here's a solution. Oh, I can do this. In fact, I had a major challenge today, and I spent about 90 minutes in frustration trying to figure it out. Guess what? I didn't give up, and I kept trying, and I succeeded. I found a solution, and I got the best possible outcome, and it was awesome. But I didn't give up. I bossed up to the problem. And I just kept using my imagination, my creativity to find a new solution, and I found it. So, tenacity, perseverance, persistence, determination, all those words are part of the goddess life because if you're a boss, when you're a boss, you don't give up. You keep trying. So, exercise and a mantra of your own choosing, something that means something to you, will be most effective. One of my favorites also is everything always works out better than I ever anticipated. And so as I talk about this being a 24-hour job, that it's not easy and it's a process long term because my goddess moment happened 18 years ago. I've been working on this for a very long time. So creating a mantra that works best for you, that resonates on some level, is what would probably be most effective. Another thing is to make sure, and this is so obvious, but it's not really, get enough sleep. Sleep is imperative to your health. And during this time, during the pandemic, our health is our top priority. And so having a regimen to have a bedtime routine that enables you to relax, wind down, decompress, and then go to sleep. Because in stressful times, when many of us are anxious or worried about things, it's easy to get insomnia and lay awake worrying about stuff. So having a bedtime routine helps you relax. I'm going to share mine briefly. I journal every night before sleep. And journaling is one of the tools that you can use throughout the day during this 24-hour process to keep yourself elevated and always on course to boss up with yourself and be that goddess, that powerful woman who's doing awesome things in the world. Journaling is an amazing tool. I'm going to be talking about it a lot more. Catherine, my sister, and I created Power Journal for transforming your life from the inside out, one journal entry at a time. And we have these awesome workbooks that are on Amazon. And I figured out how to combine meditation and journaling and put them in a workbook and teach you how to do it as well. And so one of them is the 28-day challenge, the Power Journal 28-day challenge that teaches you how to figure out who you are, what you want, what are your blocks, and what do you have to do to achieve what you want. And the second one is the 28-day Power Journal challenge for weight loss, because I use this technique of journaling and meditation, prayer, to lose 100 pounds and embark on a super healthy lifestyle. So I love talking about journaling, but it's one of the things I do every evening. In addition to having lavender oil, I rub my feet with it, and then I put on some socks. And then I also have a Himalayan salt lamp that casts this very soft peachy glow over the room, which is also very relaxing and soothing. And I listen to either soft music or something inspirational. And I also read something uplifting. So the combination of all that winds me down and enables me to sleep. And getting sufficient sleep is imperative to your function at maximum brain capacity and maximum physical health. So these are some of the things I do every day that enable me to work all day on myself so that I can be my best and continue to evolve, continue to live my greatest potential by not playing small, by being the boss that I'm supposed to be, the goddess that I'm born to be. One more tip is to have someone that you can call that you trust that can uplift you, help you talk through an issue, and leave you feeling better than when you called them. So having that trusted person is really important as well, because then you get support. And that's what creating a goddess community is all about. because you want to be around like-minded people who could lift you up, not shame, blame, or criticize, if you're worried about something and they think that's stupid, or, just belittling or whatever. Surround yourself with people who are going to be sensitive and uplifting to you. So I just wanted to reinforce, because a lot of times when I'm talking, it sounds all so bubbly and happy and wonderful. But I've gotten to this point because I've been doing so much work and learning to cultivate these techniques and this lifestyle that I'm sharing with you now in the book and in these on Boss Up Goddess, the show, and in the interviews that I have with these amazing women, and all the other things that I'm doing around Goddess. So I hope this has provided you with some guidance and reassurance that it's not easy. Change is not easy. Changing whatever, the biggest thing to the smallest thing. It just takes focus, determination, discipline. But I'm here to tell you, as somebody who's lost a lot of weight, who's recreated my lifestyle, who's changed the way I think, who's changed the way I speak, who's changed the way I just show up in life. I am here as an example to teach to you, and I'm so grateful that you're eager to learn. So I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, and I'm here with Boss Up Goddess, where I talk about wisdom and tips that you can use to live bigger, better, and bolder. And I also interview dynamic, powerful, trailblazing women who have awesome information that can help you live bigger, better, and bolder. So if you're getting value here, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. I would also love it if you could click the notification bell so you get a notification every time I go live or upload a new video. And in the meantime, remember, boss up, goddess, because you have the power.